Let's review this game. Unfortunately, a loss this time. As you can see, I was in a better position for most of the match, most of the game, but then I was short on time, and in the end, I made a blunder and resigned. So let's see what happened during the game. D4 as usual, D5, C4, C6. So this is the Queen's Gambit declined, Marshall defense. I develop my knight in C3, C6, F3, G6. This is all theory, E3 theory. Bishop in G7, still a theoretical move. I bring my queen in D2. The engine wants me to play H3 to prevent bishop G4. Bishop moves instead in f5, attacking the queen. Here I decided to develop the bishop and attacking the and asking for a trade. And black plays knight in e4. I take with the knight. He takes with a pawn. I can capture this pawn, and after all trades, I'm up a pawn. As you can see, I also have a strong center, so my position is evaluated plus 1.70. Black develops his knight in a6. I play a3 because I don't want the knight, black's knight, to jump in before. Maybe here is better to develop my bishop and obtain the same result. Indeed, bishop in c2 will prevent the knight, black's knight, to jump in before as well. Check by black with queen in a5. I can block with my bishop, and here I'm gaining a tempo because I'm threatening the queen and blocking the check. The queen has to move. Black moves the queen in b6, attacking the pawn in b2. Here I decided to castle, also black castles, and here there is a free pawn for me, and I take it in e7. The rook attacks my queen has to move, and I bring back my queen in h4. Here my plan is to threaten something using the queen, the knight that can jump in g5, and also possibly using the bishop. And as you can see, the engine wants me to move the queen in d6, probably because it is a more central square, and there the queen can control more squares. This seems a logical move by black. Rook in d8. The rooks are well connected and on the central files. I decide to protect my pawn in b2, moving the rook behind it. And black pushes this pawn. I think that here the idea is that after this he can take this bishop because it is protected by the knight, but after this he is attacking two times and this pawn, but of course if he takes with the bishop, then the bishop is pinned to the queen, so it's very dangerous to do that. However, the game went yeah, here my idea was to exchange bishops so that the castle of black is weaker. Let's see. Okay, here the best option was to push. Yes. And here my position is very better, I see. Okay, instead I move like this, I move knight in c7. Okay, I see, because this is a pass pawn. This is simply a pass pawn. And instead here I only thought that after this the queen has to take and I can trade the bishops and his castle is weaker. Again, this is a stupid move because it's enough for black to play this. Yes, and now the king is safe and I don't have nothing. Yeah, here the idea was attacking the queen and I can attack and this square becomes critical because I can check, I can give a check with the queen. However, again, it's sufficient for black to move the queen in c6 or even better in f5 to prevent any threat. Here I fight for the open the file. I take, he takes. I attack the rook with my bishop. The engine wants me to propose the exchange of queens. The rook can now infiltrate. I reroute my knight. The rook moves. I pin, I centralize my queen to pin the rook to the king. And as you can see, now my position is plus 3.60. Black attacks my queen, the queen has to move, and I can take the a7 pawn. Now the rook moves to f5. Here the plan is moving the rook in g5 and then checkmate me in g2 with the queen and the rook. But okay, here the best move was to attack the rook using the pawn. Another move by the knight. I attack the knight with my pawn in b4. The knight lands in d3. I attack the queen, pushing the pawn in b5. The queen has to move. I reroute my knight in f3. Probably black pushes the pawn in g5 to prevent me from playing knight to h4, attacking the rook. I don't know. I move my knight in d4, attacking the rook. It is protected by, and also closing that open file because the knight is protected by the pawn in e3. The rook moves. I bring back my queen in g3. The rook can take the pawn in c4. And here I try to open the g file. The rook moves in c5. I take the pawn. Black takes with the rook. I move my queen in f3. Black attacks me with the knight. I move my queen in e4, and now I'm starting to be a bit less precise because, as you can see, my opponent has 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and instead I only have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. This is a mistake I didn't see because probably because I have I had so little time, so less time to think about because with queen in h3 threatening checkmate, I have this move. I can take the knight with check, and here the best move for black is to capture my queen with the rook, but now this pawn is not pinned anymore by the rook, and I can take the queen. So now my position is way better, plus 6.60, because I'm up 2 pawn and a knight, and this is game over for black. Unfortunately, didn't see I didn't recognize that mistake by black, and I moved my rook. Knight in d3. I try to exchange queens, Black doesn't want to trade queens. I bring my rook in d1, attacking the knight in d3, and also X-ray the black's queen. The knight moves in e5, attacking my queen. I moved my queen in e2. The rook moves in g6. And here, as you can see, I only have 44 seconds on the clock, and so I need to come up with something if I want to win this game, because otherwise I will simply lose on time. So I pushed my f-pawn to f4 to attack the knight. The knight can move to g4. I bring my queen in b2, attacking the king X-ray. Black sees it and moves the king in h1. Now I don't have checks anymore, and this is the final blunder, after which I decided to resign because I moved my queen in c2, and now black has this can capture the pawn in e3 and fork my queen and my rook, and so game over. I think the crucial game in this match has been this one. I didn't see this mistake by black, but it's not so easy when you are short on time, and apart from this, as you can see from the graph here on the bottom right of the window, I've always been in control, so on one hand I'm happy because I think I played good chess. On the other one, what it's important in the end, and the only important thing in the end is to win, and I lost this game, so I can't be 100% happy, but still we are learning something, so as somebody says, either you win or you learn. So let's review. That's enough for this review, and I will review another game in a few minutes. So see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.